If you're eyeing a Tesla Model Y or maybe even the new Model 3 but you're holding off for the rumored refresh Model Y, let me stop you right there. This might actually be a mistake. Why? Because while the refresh Project Juniper sounds exciting, it could mean passing up on one of the best deals Tesla has ever offered. And I've been there myself. I went through this exact mental battle before buying my Model Y. So today, I'll break it all down for you with the 7 key reasons why waiting for the upgraded Model Y could be the wrong move. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer idea of whether it's worth holding out or hitting that buy now button today. Alright, let's kick this off with reason number 1, hardware 4 and future FSD capabilities. Let's be real, when it comes to Tesla, the hardware and software are everything. They're the backbone of innovation, the foundation of Tesla's promise of a fully autonomous future. And for the current Tesla Model Y, this thing is already rocking Tesla's latest and greatest hardware 4. Every single Model Y right now comes standard with hardware 4 cameras and the hardware 4 self-driving computer. This isn't just a minor upgrade, it's actually a big deal. Hardware 4 is 4 times more powerful than hardware 3, and here's the kicker. Tesla has not even maxed out what hardware 3 can do yet. So this hardware 4 is not just ready for today, it's actually future-proof for years to come. Now I know some of you are wondering about hardware 5. Yes, Elon has teased it, but let's be honest, it's at least 2 years away. That means that even a future Model Y refresh like Project Juniper will still come with hardware 4. In the rumored front bumper camera, could that happen? Sure, but it's far from confirmed and the front bumper camera didn't even make it to the refreshed Model 3 Highland. So if you're waiting for the quote-unquote next big thing, let me save you some time and the current Model Y is already it. Cutting edge hardware, it already has it. Full self-driving ready? Yup, it does that. Why wait for something hypothetical when the future is already sitting with the current Model Y? Now this is where things get real interesting. Tesla just revamped the referral program and let me tell you, this is the best it's ever been. Right now, you can snag a massive $2,000 off a brand new Tesla by just using a referral link. That's $2,000 off a Cybertruck, Model S or Model X, and $1,000 off a Model 3 and a Model Y. But wait, there's actually more. Tesla is also offering 0% APR financing on the Model 3 and the Model Y. If you're still not convinced, if you take delivery before the year ends, you get 3 months of full self-driving for free and 3 months of free unlimited supercharging. Oh, and it actually does not stop there. Tesla has inventory discounts as high as $3,000 to $5,000 right now. Now if you stack that with a $7,500 federal tax credit, you're already winning. And if you add in local state incentives, for example Colorado's $6,000 state credit, the savings are ridiculous. So yeah, if you've been thinking about getting a Tesla, this is the time to pull the trigger. Using my referral link in the description is hands down the best way to maximize your savings while upgrading your ride. But heads up, these deals are only good through the year end, so just about a month left. Honestly, I don't think we'll see another deal like this anytime soon, and if I were in the market for a Tesla, I'd jump on this before it's gone. One thing to consider with Tesla's refresh models is the potential for early production issues. If you've been following Tesla's track record, you'll know that when new versions of their cars drop, they sometimes come with a few growing pains. We're talking about software bugs, minor hardware tweaks, or even early build quality inconsistencies. Think of it being as a bit of a beta tester for the first few months. This isn't a knock on Tesla, it's just how things go when they push out big updates. We've seen it happen with past releases like the early Model 3s or even the first iterations of full self-driving. Early buyers often end up dealing with the little quirks that get ironed out over time, whether it's software updates or hardware fixes. Now contrast that with the current Model Y. This version has been around for a while and has gone through several rounds of tweaks and improvements. It's a proven product. Tesla has had time to refine the software, tweak the hardware, and smooth out any kinks. By buying a Model Y now, you're getting something that's been tested and iterated upon. If you want to avoid potential early production hiccups and enjoy a more polished experience, the current Model Y is a safer bet over a brand new refresh. Let's talk about stocks, one of those features you don't think much about until it's gone. Right now, the Model Y is the last Tesla model using traditional stocks for its gear shifting and turn signals. If you prefer the simplicity of stocks, this might be your last chance to get one. But if you've been following Tesla's design changes, particularly with the refreshed Model 3, you'll know that this is where it's headed. The stockless Model Y is certainly coming. Instead of physical stocks, the new Model Y will likely feature buttons on the steering wheel and Tesla's auto shift system, which automatically selects a driving direction based on sensors, or you can just navigate it on the settings of a screen. Some love the sleek, minimalistic design, but others aren't as sold on the change. If you're not a fan of the auto shifting or the button controls on the steering wheel, the current Model Y is a clear choice for you. So if you're set on keeping stocks, now is the time to act. However, if you're excited about Tesla's shift to a more futuristic interface, this refresh could be worth considering. Ultimately, it comes down with personal preference. Are you ready for the change, or will you stick with the familiar? Either way, the Model Y gives you options, at least for now. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell to not miss a video. Your support means a lot. Let's talk about range and batteries, because this is where the current Tesla Model Y gets a lot of attention. Tesla's always pushing the envelope when it comes to efficiency, and if the refreshed Model Y follows the same path as the Model 3 Highland, we could see a slight range bump. This sounds great, right? But let's dig a little deeper. Here's the thing, Tesla's recent range improvements, like on the refreshed Model 3, were not from new batteries. They came from better aerodynamics and lighter materials. And guess what? Despite these tweaks, the EPA rated range for the 23 model and the 24 model stayed pretty much the same. Now, if Tesla does introduce a new battery for the Model Y, sure, we might see a 10 to 15% range boost, but there's also a trade-off. A new battery chemistry could also mean a higher price, and possible lineup changes, or even the removal of certain variants. And let's be honest, are you really using every mile of your range you already have? For most drivers, today's range is more than enough to handle their daily needs. So here's the takeaway. Waiting for a small range bump might not be worth the uncertainty. The current Model Y already delivers incredible efficiency, and for most people, this is all you'll ever need. When Tesla launches a refreshed model, the demand tends to go through the roof, and that often leads to one major issue: delivery delays. Think back to the launch of the refreshed Model S and the Model X. Those models saw significant demand surges, and delivery timelines stretched for months. Customers were left waiting for their cars well beyond their expected delivery dates, which, let's be honest, it is incredibly frustrating when you're expecting a new car. The same very well could happen for the refreshed Model Y. Given Tesla's track record, the new model will likely generate a ton of buzz, especially if it's loaded with new features. And with that buzz comes higher demand, which means supply might not be able to keep up for the first few months. So if you're not willing to wait around, jumping on the current Model Y right now could save you a lot of headaches. There's also a chance that waiting for the new model could leave you in limbo without a car at all. If you're in need of a vehicle soon, you might end up scrambling for alternatives or settling for something that does not quite check all of the boxes. So unless you're prepared for a long wait, buying the current Model Y might be the best way to avoid those unpredictable delivery timelines and get your hands on the car today. Finally, let's get into the upgrades themselves. Yes, we're expecting some new features like a rear screen, ventilated seats, and enhanced interior lighting. These are all solid improvements, but here's a real question. Are they truly game-changing? For the vast majority of people, probably not. The current Model Y already comes packed with premium features: comfort-focused seats, significantly improved cabin noise insulation, and the latest FSD hardware. Let's not forget Tesla's iterative approach. Since the Model Y's debut, it's gotten consistently better even without a major refresh. The current model is already miles ahead of the first 2020 version in terms of ride quality, interior refinements, and tech, so a few new bells and whistles may not feel like a massive leap some are expecting. Now sure, the rumored upgrades are nice, ventilated seats are a great addition for those hot summer days, and a rear screen could enhance passenger experience. But when you weigh them against the improvements that have already been made to the current Model Y, it starts to feel like these new features are a bit more incremental than revolutionary. So unless you're absolutely set on having the latest and greatest, the current Model Y is already a pretty excellent car with plenty of tech, comfort, and performance to satisfy most drivers. So, should you wait for the refreshed Model Y? Honestly, it depends on your priorities. If you're willing to gamble on higher prices, longer wait times, and uncertain upgrades, go for it. But if you want a fantastic car with cutting-edge hardware, great range, and unbeatable financing options and great discounts, the Model Y is an incredible deal right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you agree with my reasoning, or are you still holding out for the refresh? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be debating the same decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.